Mr. Poole was unaware of the precise date. How in the world is this possible? Guys, we're gonna actually moon. I am not joking. Hi, I'm wondering whether anyone guys are enjoying fantastic XPs at about $3.10. Guys, I'm pumping like never before. I suppose it might be time, and it all takes place today. A Thursday, no less. Let's look into it. Currently, there are men from the XRP community. This is caught white, which is intriguing because Thursdays are Ripple's favorite day. For this reason, because they informed us of upcoming events, we must pay close attention to the red alerts. Alright, so as we were filming this video, we received some news. The matter is officially over now that the parties have filed a joint dismissal of the appeals. The robot is in combat. I suppose it's enough, guys, because they basically waited all these years for it to reach this crazy hum. Wow, point to the end of 2020, XRP. One more update, about $3.20 is the amount. Take a look at what I just seen in the charts. Wait, what just happened? I wonder if it increased naturally or if there was some noteworthy news that caused it to occur again on a Thursday. Why are you waiting? A year ago today, 87 nits 24. It was like deja vu. Hold on, what? Eagle tweeted this a few hours ago prior to the official discharge, but it feels like this has happened before, guys. Take a look at this. Last year on 87 nits 24, this occurred. Guys, hold on. This is ridiculous. Wait a minute. Correct? No, remember. You see, these folks actually called it. The delta was precisely 1 year. Indeed, the Riddlers knew people. They actually knew. I'm not sure. It's becoming increasingly bizarre. I am unable to speak because I am unsure of myself. I'm at a loss for words. I suppose the matter is now officially over. Give it time to breathe. Go ahead and finish the video. First things first, President Trump has made significant economic announcements and signed numerous wonderful bills and laws that are quite bullish for cryptocurrencies. He's going to make another statement for the economy, guys, soon, don't you think? It is likely very bullish, so let's see what it's all about. But now we're going. What is the likelihood that this will occur? This is where things start to get really interesting. Alright? As you are all aware, and most likely have received the news already, but from Garlinghouse, they are thrilled to announce that we will be purchasing a rail train. Alright, let's talk about rail. Rail, guys, is the corporate name. What is seen here? Which, links to trains, the train station. Folks, this came from Mr. Poole on 872020, like a 5-year delta, literally today. Isn't that crazy? So let's investigate this. Take a look at this one more. You must move quickly to avoid falling behind, don't you? Therefore, either Ripple is acting out a scene, correct, and paying attention to what the Riddlers are saying, or perhaps they were aware of what was going to happen in the future, somehow, isn't it? Who knows, maybe seeing through a glass. However, how can this ever be possible? Guys, you want to join the bandwagon now before it's too late. Currently, Rail is expected to play a crucial role in the future financial system. Since Rail claims on its website that it is in charge of 10% of all stablecoin-based payments worldwide, Ripples are attempting to take over everything. Recall that Ripple plus Rail equals train leaving station. Do you all see what's going on? In what way was the Riddlers confirmed today? That's crazy. Therefore, if you no longer believe in the Riddlers, will you ever? Most likely not. How do you feel about cryptocurrencies as a medium of exchange? I believe this to be Rosie Rios. I took cryptocurrency with me when I exited the station. I recently joined the Ripple board, as you may or may not be aware, and the reason I decided to join that board is because, in my view, it's one of the few cryptocurrency possibilities available with a respectable and legal purpose. Therefore, it is used by financial organizations to settle international payments. In addition to being one of the few genuine cryptocurrencies available, she added the train had already left the station. Oh, as we speak, folks, everything we have discussed is becoming a reality, correct? Lastly, tomorrow is Mr. Poole 8, at last. Everything is taking place. Is it taking place? It certainly appears to be. From Monoclon, we can purchase Rail for $200 million, which is what this Rail is right now. Does it appear to be worth it? Stable coins, sometimes known as stable quizzes, are rapidly emerging as a key component of contemporary banking. And with Train, we are in a unique position to spearhead the upcoming stage of innovation and the widespread use of stable blockchain coins in international payments. Now, what makes stable coins so crucial? It's a technique. It's a system that raises cryptocurrency to incredible heights. Some will be incorporated into a new finance system. However, the most will not work, like Tether. Tether is carrying out our LOC. Most likely not. Absolutely not. Additionally, Real is expected to handle more than 10% of the $36 billion in B2B stablecoin payments worldwide in 2025. It's there, 10%. This also originates from Real. They're thrilled, extremely enthusiastic. Why did they select Ripple? Nobody knows that better than Ripple. Why use Ripple? They have been constructing digital asset infrastructure for the past 10 years in order to integrate it with traditional banking. Today, Ripple's is a one-stop shop for businesses and financial institutions. Exactly as we discussed how Amazon they were somewhat of a bookshop when they initially entered the scene. If my memory serves me well, they first targeted books before branching out to a lot of other goods and being the home of traffic people. Yes, they were the home of everything because they targeted everything. It's essentially the same thing with Ripple now. Simple, safe and compliant solutions for storing, trading and moving wealth are offered by Ripple. Alright, the Galaxy Digital. Mike Novogratz, who detested Ripple and XRP, thinks that Rail will change our perception. Rail, as interfering SWIFT, is the world's leading interbank communications service for financial institutions. It serves over 11,000 institutions and handles over 150 trillion transactions annually. By continuing to increase its interconnection across numerous regional corridors and collaborating with expanding companies, fintechs, payment processors and banks that handle large quantities of cross-border payments, Rail has seen remarkable progress in this area thus far this year. In essence, Novogratz is now assisting Ripple by interfering with SWIFT. It's all about SWIFT, isn't it, what we told you long ago? Since SWIFT is the primary system that links everything nowadays when we discuss money, we must target it, shall we? Transferring value and money. So pay attention to this. Bearable in reverse, once upon a time informed us that SWIFT is struggling to decide whether to work with R3 and use XRP, or with Ripple and use XRP, since they don't want to change and want all the pie to themselves. It's most likely going to use XRP and involve working with the Ripple folks. They must act swiftly since there will be repercussions for them, don't they? They will either live or perish. They thus wish to live. What are they going to decide? The XRP Ripple path, however, and how will Rail make this diagram a reality? Examine this. Thus, this top view allows you to see this top region. Alright, this upper section, it essentially displays a variety of currencies from the US dollar to the euro and the Japanese yen, don't you think? Here the Mexican currency is, I believe, pesos. There are, I believe, a number of distinct currencies that are linked by an intricate network of lines. Guys, it's like connecting with one another, in essence, exchanging messages in all of these different currencies. Every currency is shown as a node, and the lines show the pathways of direct or indirect communication between them. Usually necessitates the use of several intermediaries, including SWIFT and related banks. By the way, this is an example of the traditional financial system, where converting one currency to another, like GBP to euro. These days, it frequently entails a multi-step procedure using a common currency, such as USD, which causes delays of 2 to 5 days, similar to SWIFT, expensive and ineffective. Alright folks, this is the conventional financial system, as it exists now. Alright, now, this is a major mistake since we need something new, because we live in a modern age, we require a savior. What will it be? That's right, XRP, is it? For what reason? Why is this the case? Because alright, this displays the same fiat currency exactly, the same as before. However, a central node now connects them. What does this node represent? Alright, XRP, as the savior of the system, or the currency. What are the lines as well? You guys can see that the lines are considerably simpler. It's made simpler. That is, a more straightforward and efficient conversion process assisted by XRP, which is the bridge currency that will enable quicker and less expensive transactions between various fiat systems by serving as an intermediary asset. Alright, intermediary asset guys, this is great news. You see, people were aware that XRP had